effective marketing penetration strategy. And I know at that point, our leaders from the county, from the mighty county, the state of Nairobi, I know we shall be requesting our governor, His Excellency, that he can be able to join us in that journey, so that we can be able to tell him exactly what is our role. Because we believe our mandate as Ollin is also the same mandate of the county government. It is not doing business with our members, rather, it is about improving their socio-economic welfare. We shall be more than glad to have him on board so that we can be able to raise our ranching that will be coming very, very soon. This branch is expected to break even at the most 2 years of its commissioning. I'm hoping that the branch manager can hear me on this and the team, that within a time span of 2 years, you are expected to be at the break-even point. We are glad that we made this bold decision because more is lost by indecision than the wrong decision. And I also want to say that indecision is a thief of many other opportunities. For us, we do not want indecision to be a thief among the opportunities that we have. And therefore, our board made this bold decision for us to be here today. Who is our target market? Why is it that we are here in Nairobi? Precisely who are we targeting? Number one, we are targeting teachers, mainly ECD teachers, the primary school teachers, the secondary school teachers, the tertiary institutions, universities, and we are lucky to be located just next to the University of Nairobi, so that we can have lecturers being paid from here, because it's in our range. I hope you agree with your saying that we can have the Vice Chancellor of Nairobi being paid from this particular branch, and we have our blood ambassador who is afraid to the Vice Chancellor. Kindly, sir, we said it to him with all the humility. Let his pay point be in Ollin Sacco, and you can appreciate that. Other market target is the civil servants, maybe from various ministries, the county government employees, especially the county employees of Nairobi, private institution employees, business people, including the agri-business. I started by telling you, Ollin Sacco means all in. As long as you are doing an economic activity, Ollin Sacco means a home to all these people. To our Nairobi team, and I want to request the team to get started. What's our message for you, to our Nairobi team? This is my message for you. I want to request you to be, or rather, I want to request you to make a broad statement as far as Nairobi team is concerned. And maybe as I guide you on where we are, I want to begin from the trajectory from where we are today. Number one, account opened since the department started. Kuna watu walikuja hapa wakaona tumeanza kujenga, wakaanza kuulizia, what are you doing? We told them that Ollin Sacco is coming here. From that time, 280 accounts have been opened. You can appreciate that. The 280 members, when we join them together with those other members around this region, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 800 members for our staff. We can appreciate that. Our loan portfolio currently for Nairobi region starts at that 7 million. Total non-withdrawable deposit 9.2 million. Withdrawable deposit at 741,000. Share capital of 1.2 million. And yes, that is where we are. With the loan book, I think I mentioned about that, that's 7 million. Now, we have this team at Nairobi. I want to remind you about your weeks, widely important goals. It is good to remark that we at Ollin, we believe in that old adage, that if you do not know where you are going, any road that you take will take you there. For us, you know exactly where we are going. This is what is expected of you this year. But number one, you shall bring on board an additional 1,000 members. Number two, pay points, including that of the Vice Chancellor, should be 500 of them. Number 3, active groups, 20 of them. Agency outlets in the estate of Nairobi, 5 of them. A loan portfolio of 200 million. Non-withdrawable deposit of 50 million. Withdrawable deposit of 10 million. And a share capital of 10 million. That is your target that the CEO is setting for you. But remember, the grand prize that we're going to appreciate our directors with is to ensure this brand break even within 2 years, and the journey begins today. Now and today. I have an advice for you. And I want to make a client call to you. I want you to give this branch what we call a Midas touch. You know what that means? That whatever you put your hands on, it works. That is what we call Midas touch. That from today going forward, it is not going to be business as usual. Tumeona wachungaji wetu wameenda kila pahali, wa anoint everywhere else. They have set the pace for us. What they have told us, that is the beginning of the Midas touch. And wherever Ollin Sacco goes, it prospers. That is what I want to request you to do. Allow me also to advise you this, that your strength may not come from winning. It may come from struggles and hardships. But remember that everything that you go through today prepares you for the next level of success. Kwa hivyo mnaanza kuingia and then you start facing hurdles, that is now the first sign that you are engaged to success. Now, we expect some results. Why? Because the board has invested millions of money in this particular project, and therefore around that the Sacco gets the full value for the money it has invested here. Remember the VAR concept. We have the VAR concept at Ollin. This is not the one in the football. It is not that one. The video assistant referee. I'm not talking about that. And the referees of game, those people that support Arsenal, they support those other teams are not there kindly. Now, what I'm talking about is about visualization, actualization, and realization. I say that again. It is about visualization. It is about actualization. It is about realization. Fortunately, we are done with the first two. We are done with visualization. We talked about it. We are also done with actualization today. We can be able to see this. And now, number 3, it is now about realization. You are the team that is going to take the board and the CEO to the next level through realizing the result that we need. Ollin Sacco, this year we made an agreement. We have what we are calling the car concept. The car concept, CAR, and as a team we did agree that we are going to be charged, that we are going to be aligned for results. Is it true, team?
Yes.
That we said we are going to be charged, we are going to be aligned, and we are going to bring results. So, Team Ollin, are we charged?
Yes.
Are we aligned?
Yes.
Team Nairobi, are you charged?
Yes.
Are you aligned?
Yes.
What do we expect?
Results.
We expect results. Maybe as I near conclusion, I also want to advise you on this. This is my 24th year as a senior manager in the Sacco. From being an auditor, from being a front office manager, from being an accountant, from being a finance manager, and now being a CEO. I have learned a lot. But one thing that I'll never forget, I have seen 2 things because of my employment. I have seen, number 1, a group of people, not a group of people who did not bring results. I've also seen a team. A team that brought results. A group of people may not bring results. I want to advise you, manager, that for you to be successful, do not lead people, lead a team. Are you together? Lead a team. And when you lead a team, I want to remark that everybody in the team is important. I want to advise you in Nairobi not to compete. Hear me out on this. Team Nairobi do not compete amongst itself. I throw on you to complete each other and complement each other. I have talked of the word we are saying that you can compete. Do not allow yourself to compete. I would want you to complete each other, and importantly, I would want you to complement each other so that when you come together as a team, the word team is an acronym. Together, everyone achieves more. So, as long as you're going to be together as a team, then you are going to be able to move the Sacco to the height that you need to be. Finally, I'll remind you that before I allow you to sit down, uphold the Ollin Sacco culture, and you know our culture is Ollin, that it is a culture of professionalism, it is a culture of hard work, it is a culture of resilience, it is a culture of impeccable customer care, and importantly, our culture in Ollin, it is a culture of teamwork. Les Brown, an American author, quoted this, that life has no limitations except the ones that you make. Napoleon Hill, another author, put it even better, that our only limitations are those that we set up in our own minds. Do not allow yourselves to be limited. I say that again. Do not allow yourself to be limited. You can take your seat, ladies and gentlemen. And as I conclude, what is our strategic journey as the Sacco in the next 3 years? As I conclude, we are at an asset base of 8.5 billion today. In the year 2025, we shall be at 15 billion. That is number one. Number two, our annual revenue currently stands at approximately 1.2 billion. In the year 2025, that will translate to 2.5 billion. Number three, we have 10 branches by today. In the year 2025, God willing, the Sacco is projected to be at 16 physical branches, and some of these branches can come from Nairobi, because Nairobi is quite huge. In terms of membership, today we have talked about approximately over 24,000 members. By the year 2025, we should be a Sacco of 50,000 members and counting. And as we do that, before the end of this year, our head of ICT, in line with adopting technology, we will have built a modern data center so that this modern data center can be able to power our business model. Allow me to just make now the final remark, because I would be very unfair to myself and to some people if I sit down without appreciating some of you that have really worked with us throughout this journey. As we thank God for enabling us to be this far, I want to appreciate our directors, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your guidance, the proper stewardship, and also setting the right tone at the top. It all depends with the tone that we set at the top. And somebody said, the fish start to rot from the head. Yes. Ukiona mambo haiendi vizuri, it is from the head. The fish start to rot from the head. Our directors, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You've really set the right tone at the top. It is now incumbent upon ourselves to set the right tone at the middle and the right tone at the bottom, depending on where we are. Our clergy, thank you so much. Reverend Wamugoda, my reverend, I'm a PCA, I'm an elder in the church. He is my reverend. Thank you so much, sir, for the prayers and the support. We also have Pastor Steve. Thank you so much. You've been with us. It's not the first time. And I believe that you will continue to pray for us. You will continue to grace other occasions that will be coming on. We also appreciate our strategic partners from the contractors and all those other strategic partners. We could not be where we are without your input. All the people that have come on board. I was also expecting one madam by the name of Eunice. I don't know whether she is here, Madam Carol.
Yes, she is.
We cannot appreciate this, what I've read. I'll be very unfair if I don't mention Madam Eunice. And Madam Eunice is a dear sister to our MC, Director Dixon. This lady, if time could have allowed her to speak, she would have given a trajectory of where she began in the Sacco. When we started moving around Nairobi, this lady posted our flag high. And she was able to show us Kichorochoro yote ya Nairobi, so that at least we felt we are at home. Thank you so much, madam. We remain indebted to you. I also want to appreciate Madam Carol Mogo and the Nairobi team. You've been so overzealous and restless just to ensure that we are where we are. Our head of finance, thank you so much, sir. The team of management again. I know it has been a struggle to do this good work. Our management team, we appreciate you all. And to all of us, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the team from Ollin, I want to say this. Your invaluable contributions, tireless effort and commitment to move the Sacco further, this is a shared success to all of us. And once again, I want to appreciate you all. I want to leave it at that. This is the beginning of the journey. But I want to start by welcoming all of you, ladies and gentlemen. The people that you have met in Nairobi, you now join Ollin Sacco family. Kindly tell people the doors of Ollin are widely open. We keep our word, like the CIC. We keep our word. And we are committed. Equity talks about listening. I don't know whether it changed. Listening and caring partner. We are more than that. We will continue to partner with you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will come all and study so that you can be blessed through this particular branch. And with that, I beg to sign off. Asante sana. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion.
Asante sana afisa mtendakazi mkuu wa chama hiki cha akiba na mikopo cha Ollin. Asante sana kwa ujumbe wako mahususi. Tunashukuru sana, umetutoa mbali ukatuleta, umetuambia mahali ambapo tumefikia. Thank you for being so privy to the entire business of Ollin National Sacco. You are equal to the task, sir. Thank you for growing up together with Ollin. Sijui kama kutafika CEO mwingine ambaye atakuwa na historia kali kuliko yako ya Ollin Sacco Society Limited. You see, when you are saying it, we are moving along with you, and the only person in the world who was able to do that was Peter Piper. So thank you so much for some wonderful remarks. Now, when you are making your remarks, I was reminded of one thing. And to this team, ni vizuri kusikia hayo. Aristotle said, no great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. At times, it's good to behave crazy. That at some point, Ollin was able to come up with a front office. And we are moving on. We keep on challenging the CEO. When will Ollin pull the next first one? That is our biggest challenge. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Team Nairobi, it is good to think crazy. Team Nairobi, we are also reminded, the Chinese say, if you do not have a smiling face, don't open your shop. Kindly, if you don't have a smiling face, close the doors. This is Kanairo. Ups and downs. You are equal to the task. And we are happy. CEO, as now we leave that docket, we want to say this. You are a good dreamer. And somebody said, keep on dreaming. Every dream is valid. Every dream is valid. Sir, continue dreaming. Now, before we invite the chair, allow me that I break the protocol. We've received some key people, and it is good to mention them. So that now when the chair is making his address, you'll be able to relate well with whoever is represented here. Every other time when we are doing our caravans, there is one key person who is always represented and leads the pack in a small vehicle that can fit in what we call the Conquers the Elegance. Morris. Kindly. Unajua tunamwita kulingana na jina la gari. Morris Maina ama ni Morris Maina? Kindly salute this congregation.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate him. Now, we are also joined by a great partner, Top Edge Consulting, Madam Ollin. Say hi to the congregation.
Good morning.
Your name, kindly.
Oh, he has already said me. My name is Ollin Kamba. I am the lead consultant, top end consultant, and we do this together. The visibility study for this
Yes.
branch and others. Thank you.
Very well. We appreciate the company that always do our feasibility studies. And once you make our feasibility studies, we don't make faltering steps. Thank you for blessing the process. Now we are trusting it. We are trusting the process. Now in the house, TSC is also represented. Madam, you won't say anything, but you only arise and wave to the congregation. Madam Catherine, thank you. Just wave. You'll be having a slot later. We appreciate Madam. Thank you. TSC is represented here. And now, with the request of the CEO, we've got one friend, a dear member of Ollin Sacco Society Limited. When the team landed in Nairobi, they were faced with a myriad of challenges. It is one person who rose to the defense of Ollin Sacco Society Limited. And this friend is a good friend to Ollin and a good friend to the team that hit the ground the first time when we came to Nairobi and when we were trying to lay the groundwork. So Eunice, we shall give you 3 minutes, kindly, to say that you are in the house, to say that you are leading the team, to say that you have a WhatsApp group, then the aluta continue. The struggle continues. Kindly.
Thank you, Director Dick, the CEO, all the directors, the clergy, the audience, and all the visitors. Good morning. Morning. I am Eunice. I'm an ECD teacher, Nairobi City County. Wow, I'm so excited. This one is a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yes, when Carol and the group landed in Nairobi, we were at Lavington. And it was so cold, even in financial status, leave alone the environment. And they sold the products of Ollin. And with me, I'm a born child of Ollin. The way I am is Ollin. I'm educated by Ollin. Where I'm living, it's Ollin. And my children are learning because of Ollin. So thank you so much, our CEO. So when Madam Carol visited us at Lavington, it was just crazy. Like my brother, the director Dick has said. And when they sold the products, I just found that my heart is up when they asked who knows or who has ever met Ollin Sacco. So I stood and rose and stood with Ollin. And I'm here to fight for Ollin till the end. So for me and my team, ECD teachers, and all the members in Nairobi, CEO, we say we are grateful. A big thank you. It is a dream come true. Most ECD teachers joined Ollin through me and Madam Carol in faith. And now we are grateful that we have landed in Kanairo. Let us clap for Ollin. So tuko pamoja, we have a WhatsApp group. Jane is a member of the Ollin group. She's the administrator and she's also controlling or doing the vital things in the group. So tunashukuru sana. Tunasema Nairobi, tunasema with Ollin tumeshaomoka. Yeah, so together twasonga mbele, together we prosper. Thank you so much. And may God bless Ollin, and may God bless the CEO and all the directors. Asante.
Thank you. We require such soldiers on the ground. We require fighters. So continue fighting. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you so much, Ollin member, Nairobi. Continue synchronizing the team. Now we are well guided now, Chairman, that you are now aware of whoever is in the house. Now we want now to appreciate the chairman as now he takes the floor to make his remarks. We appreciate the chairman. Karibu sana mkubwa, kuleta ujumbe wako mahususi. Na unajua chairman ana maneno mengi because his duty is only to reaffirm that what the CEO has said ni ukweli na ukweli kabisa. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu tusaidie. Karibu sana mkubwa.
Na ni kweli kabisa. Sasa nitasema nini? Nitasema nini? Najua kuna president alikuwa anasema sasa mnataka niseme nini? Sio amesema? But anyway, our clergy team, our partners, fundi wetu ambao tunaheshimu sana. We have wageni wengine sana sana wa huku kunaitwa Kanairo Yeah. Ikienda nitasema nimetoka Kanairo watu washindwe huyu anasema hivi. Alafu kuna the board of directors, the team Ollin led by our able CEO. Sijui kama ni morning au bado ni afternoon. The morning Yeah, bado ni morning. So we are keeping time well. Our MC, thank you. You are keeping time so well. Na kweli umenena yangu yatakuwa machache sana. And first of all is to appreciate this day. Today is 12th of April, and day that we will never wrap from our minds, those who are here. Ile siku ambayo tumeladi wapi? Acha tuite jina yake tafadhali, ya gavana. Ofisi ya gavana kole. Na hata uliita Kanairo. So we appreciate the day we have arrived here today in the city. Ilikuwa inaitwa city in the sun. Mimi hamjui. City under the sun. City, not the city under the sun. The green city. The green city under the sun. It was green. But today we have to make Pamba Maua blue. You see, everybody is now blue. Na kwambia ile wakati natoka hapa, utaona hata watu wanaangalia tu. What is here? Everything is blue. So it is not the green city today, it is the blue city in the sun. So this is a very great day for us as Ollin family. Tumelad Nairobi. Na mmoja wetu amesema tumeanza kuomoka. Huku hata lugha inabadilika, sio? Sasa my worry is enjoy and your team. Mjue sasa hapa sasa lugha itabadilika kidogo. Mtu akija Nairobi hata kama ni wa huko kwa kina director Cyrus Kavute, haongei Kigaliama. Asema toko dira ha. So this is the city, and we are glad that we are here today. This is a great day, as I'm saying, a great day to us as Ollin family. Ile siku tulifika hapa kutafuta nyumba, it was a very funny idea. Tulipelekwa nyumba nyingi, very many houses. Na tukaangalia nyumba, kuna moja kwanza ilikuwa inakaa vizuri funny. Juu kama tungekuwa hiyo sasa wengine wangekuwa underground, wengine wangekuwa juu. Kulikuwa na kangazi hapo katikati inateremka, Karo unakumbuka? Unateremka mpaka kule chini. But we got this very beautiful and a very spacious house that we are able now to perform our business. Nasikia CEO amesema we are breaking even in 2 years. Sasa kama Narok na Thika wangetukwamisha, Team Narok mko hapa, so you did what was expected. Team Thika si mko hapa, You did what was expected. Kamtoto kasikae kwa tumbo sana. Sababu sasa tukisema kakae 2 years mpaka tutafungua nyumba nyingine tutakaa sana. So I urge you, as we continue supporting you as the board, in Nairobi, hii ni city. Nairobi city. Msifanye kama wale wengine. Fanyeni kivyenu. Si sawa? You can even break even in 2 months. Who said that it's impossible? It is possible. Because you see Nairobi ndipo mahali pana kila kitu. Pana watu ambao wana fedha nyingi. Director manager equity. Si hapa kuna pesa.
65% of the GDP.
Yeah, umesikia? So it is up to you now. Vile mmeambiwa na the MC. Put a smile. Enda pale mlangoni pa Equity, beba hao lete. On a light note. Because I know we don't compete anyway. But beba leta. Hata kataa, manager hata kataa. Hata saa hii ukimwomba tu account kama 10, atakupatia saa hii. Bora uongee naye with a smiley. It's smiling face. Otherwise, Nairobi has also so many challenges. Nairobi ndiko kuna pesa nyingi sana na ndiko kuna umaskini mwingi sana. Na I know watu wa county watabia witness to that. Kuna watu ambao na Nairobi kuna any character. Ukitaka watu wa maringo, ukitaka watu wa kunyenyekea sana, wapi? Nairobi. So it is you. And the board, this board is there through the CEO to support you. Ukisema ili tupate to break even in 2 months, you want a train. Professor, si possible?
Very possible.
Tulete Mugithi kuja mpaka hapa.
Tuleta watu wengi hapa.
Anything is possible. Ukisema unataka kwa unaenda na chopa. The other day, doctor, you told me chopa mzuri ni how many millions?
Tunanunua 270 million refurbished.
270 million. Ili muweze kufikia. You told me that. Although that day you had told me a better one for the chairman is 300. Na nikasema at 270 yako mimi nataka
320, yes.
And I know you'll get that.
Yes.
I know you'll get that. So we are happy to be here and we are very energized to be in Nairobi. And we thank all these guests here ambao wametutembelea because they are there also to show us the way. Madam, I know Lavington, you have a function on 27. True? So be there on 27. Through the CEO, not me. Me, I cannot give you the mandate to go there. So we know there are opportunities, but there are also very many challenges because this is a red ocean. It is not a blue ocean. Kuna mahali unaenda unapata there is no bank, there is no Sacco, there is just you. Unaenda mnaenjoy that blue ocean. Hii imechafuliwa sana, kuna sharks, kuna mamba huko ndani, kuna hippopotamuses. You know now where you are going to sail through. Penya njia yako upate ufike mahali because we cannot tell you it is very easy to get these people in Nairobi, but you are going to make it. And as chairman, let me say, and the board, we give you our blessings so that you may work very well. Last time when wakati tumekuwa pale Kitengera, tumewaambia prepare for today. You thought the day will not come. Today you'll be the person opening that door, looking for anybody passing through. Ama kuna trek sana wanapitia pale. So hata kama nikisimama pale uambie ingieni huku kuna kigoso. Wakiingia wapate sio kigoso. Ni kufungua nini? Account. So we wish you well, John. As the board, we wish you well. And with your team, and we know you are going to make it. Let me thank the board for being very focused. Kuona we can do this. This is money put here. And this money must come back to where it came from. So let me assure the board that this is not just something in vain. We are going to reach where we want to be. I know we have the target that we have. Even the board squeeze wanakaa. Siku wanakaa. Inaitwa charge.
Running for results.
The board unasikia. Charged and aligned for results. We also have our car. Sio kale kama yetu itakuwa roli. Director is saying yetu hata ni kubwa kushinda ya yenu. Yetu itakuwa maybe train. So the board is there to support you, and we are happy that we are supporting you very well. Na ndivyo kila wakati nikiwaona mimi nafurahi. In the morning when you are coming, I was so much happy. Na ndivyo mtaona nilikuwa nakaa kama niko na huzuni sana. I was so happy. Nikiona hawa watoto vile wamerembeka, vile wanakuja, nikajua ukiona vyaelea vimefanya nini? Vimeundwa na Ollin. And you know the image is everything. Image is everything. Mine is to urge you. Hata ukiona mambo yamezidikana, kindly hold on. Because there is always the final end. Hold on. Ukiona giza mbele yako, jua hapo mbele kuna mwangaza, and you reach there. Then our clergy, you have moved with us. There is no occasion that we have done without these prayers. Anytime we want to do anything, even if it is the smallest thing, even receiving a car, it cannot go to the road without the blessings of the clergy. Na mmetushikilia vizuri, continue that way. We are very grateful for the work that you are doing. Kutushikilia, and our pastor in the house, na elder. Najua Sacco yetu imebarikiwa sana. Ukitaka anything utapata. Unaona kuna elder? Si umeona kuna pastor? Hata leo ni vile sijui kwa master ametuongoza tukiwa down. Our clergy. Ile wimbo tunaimba, na tungetaka kama kuna composer, tafadhali tu compose them kidogo ka Ollin. Hata kama ni one stanza. To compose something that we shall be after everything. We sing our national anthem, the country, and then the Ollin what? The Ollin anthem. Kama ningekuwa vile nilikuwa when I was young, I was a very good composer and a very good trainer. But now see uzee now umeanza kutuingia. Sasa kucompose a stanza will take me 2 weeks or 1 month because of some other obligations. So our clergy continue kutuombea tafadhali. And although doctor alisema watu wengine wanajiita elder, ni elder wa namna nyingine, we also an elder somewhere. So we are grateful. So as I conclude, let me wish you all very well. We move together, we prosper together, and sana kwa timu ya CEO, mimi nawatakia mema. The year is just very young. The other day we were in Kajiado. Now we are here, and we want to move somewhere else very, very soon. So I wish you well as we continue with our endeavors. Wale ambao watabaki Nairobi, sisi tukifika nyumbani tutasema tulikuwa Nairobi. Unajua wakati wetu tukitoka Nairobi tulikuwa tunanunua mkate. Na msiseme ulikuwa unaitwa nini? Don't wazee don't. Lazima ungerudi na mkate. Sijui hapo kaduka kalifungwa kakaenda wapi? Pale Pangani. Lazima ungebeba mkate mkubwa. Tulikuwa tunaita mkate mkubwa those days. Na ukienda nyumbani lazima ungelakiwa because you are coming from where? So Madam Joan, unaona wewe sasa ni mkubwa. Hao wengine wote hakuna mtu ambaye analakiwa kama wewe. Unajua kuna mtu niliambia tumefungua branch Kajiado, akaniambia Kajiado. Na hakuniuliza tena. The other day nikampata nikamwambia tumefungua branch Nairobi. Akaniambia Chairman Nairobi. Sasa Nairobi ni mji mkubwa, and the way it is big is the same way that you people are going to make big money. We wish you well. God bless us. God bless Ollin, and may you live to grow and prosper with us. Even nyinyi watu wa Equity tuna prosper together. We are good partners. Daktari, kazi kwako. Tukikosa wateja huku, tutauliza CEO swali. Tamuuliza wewe CEO, kwani daktari anakaa Nairobi gani? Umesema tuko na members wangapi CEO? 800. So tutapea even our brand ambassador target. Although he is a brand ambassador for national lead. Yeah. So sio Nairobi tu peke yake. Watakuja. But because you are in Nairobi na unaijua yote kabisa. Siku umenitembeza huku kabisa. Na nikaona ni kama wewe ulikuwa driver wa matatu on a life note. Vile ulinipeleka chochoro, I was very happy. So I thank you all. Hata wageni wetu mkirudi kwa msalimiane. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your message. We are happy. Now, allow that I remind you that the chairman has told us not to relent in whatever we are doing, especially the team leader Nairobi. Don't relent. You know, that has made me remember what somebody said, that Noah looked like a fool until it started raining. Keep building. Keep building. Hata changamoto ziwe namna gani? Keep building. Before we invite the brand ambassador, allow that I introduce another guest who has checked in, Madam Mary of PKL. Wave to the congregation. Welcome. Now, in the interest of time, allow that we open and promote for the brand ambassador, Dr. Kebisho, for his remarks. We open and promote. Daktari karibu.
Sorry.
The chairman of the board, the CEO, our Kraje, Dr. Kamtu, and of course our Lefred, members of the staff, invited guests, Hamjabu. As you've been told by Mr. MC, who is my friend for a long period of time, my name is Kebicho, Paul Kebicho, other titles notwithstanding. I happen to be the brand ambassador of Ollin Sacco. I'll be very brief and to the point because I must invoke my legal training. I'm also aware for those who don't know, including my friend, Mr. Elijah there. He's my friend. If there is a Sacco that I'm proud of, and those people who know, even those who are watching me, I have more than 1 million people, by the way, watching me. I have set my gadget, my iPhone 14. They are not yet here in Nairobi. My iPhone 14 is doing that. The other side is actually on what we call YouTube for the leaders. Mine is on TikTok because I've got a very huge following. I want to say this, that my wife has been a member for this for 25 solid years. He knows my wife. He was my pastor, by the way. He was my evangelist before he became the referent. So Reverend Kamutu is my personal friend for quite a long time. I want to say this categorically, that when I have listened to your speeches and I listened to the philosophy from our CEO, including the car philosophy. But I can tell you this, if there is a circle that I have a lot of trust in, and I'm not saying so because I'm the blood ambassador, I have been approached by several circles because I'm a walking encyclopedia in terms of information and exposure. I've been to 102 countries worldwide, none to India for medical tourism. I can tell you this with confidence that Ollin Sacco is going places. And I have told people, and they can actually agree with me, that Ollin Sacco serves members in a very, very unique way. When Equity, they talk about caring and listening, I can say that the ears of the management, led by our able elder, the most charismatic, pragmatic, man of tandem and decorum, man of stature, and a God-fearing character, by the name Mr. John Mwagigathige, that this Ollin Sacco, believe you me, is headed to what you call unprecedented levels. With the board, I have been with the board members for quite a long time. I admire you board members. The CEO could not have been able to do what he has done together with the management team without your support. Once again, I'm proud to be associated with Ollin Sacco. I've interacted with all of you, and you're an amazing team. This is the winning team. Now, let me say this, Bwana MC, ulitumia jina nzuri sana kule Kajiado. Mimi ni balozi wa Nembo. Balozi wa Nembo. Let me say this without fear of contradiction, that Ollin Sacco, believe you me, we have now come to Nairobi. We have been operating on the periphery. We are now in the epicenter. And we've been told by Mr. Elijah that, by the way, it is not 5% of the GDP. Nairobi gives 85% of the GDP. So what does that one mean? With our exceptional services, with the ambience of the state-of-the-art branch, and I want to congratulate the contractor. He's my friend for more than 30 years, by the way. I want to appreciate the work. The place is neat. The place looks beautiful. The only thing that we require to do, as it has been lightly said, can we go sliding out there? I am the ambassador for Ollin Sacco, but you are all ambassadors of Ollin Sacco. Wherever you go, please. Let me say this. I am not yet, you can see I have a badge, which is a bit different from yours because of the status, because I'm the brother ambassador. But I can tell you this, that Bwana Chairman, don't you worry, Ollin Sacco, this branch will not, we are not going to eat for 2 years. 2 years is a very long period of time. Yeah. I think within 6-7 months, we should be talking of having broken even. And I'm telling you, this branch, Bwana CEO, is even smaller. The people will be coming here, and I thought, let me say this. This place, Koinange Street, when people hear the word Koinange, I thought about Rome, where Pope resides. Do you know that everybody is not a Catholic in Rome? Yet, the Pope sits where? Now, what we want to do ourselves, we want to convert everybody in Nairobi, not only to say that we have other circles that exist, but we want them to say that the circle of choice, the preferred circle of choice is what? Ollin Sacco. When you go to church, when you have been given some time to say Bwana Yesu asifiwe, say Bwana Yesu asifiwe, kama vile mnaniona, mimi mafasi kula kusoma ni Ollin Sacco, na tuko na mtu pale nje. Wherever you go, talk about Ollin Sacco, am I right? And as Ollin Sacco grows, all of us must do what? We must grow. Remember, if you do a mistake, like if I misbehave, luckily I'm a born again Christian, delivered. I'm saved and delivered. Wherever I go, Bwana CEO, and I'm saying it, I have seen we have gotten so many comments. Like I'm going to give Carol more than, I'm going to shift my loyalty from Carol a little bit, now to who? To Joan. I have seen some people here, more than 185 people. I want to join Ollin Sacco. I was so pertinent when the CEO was talking. And Bwana CEO, I can't wait to see you now becoming a professor. I have been keenly following your philosophy, and it has been actually tantalizing. It makes me see that the professor also in the making. Professor Steve Kiama, by the way, is my member. I happen to be the organizing secretary for doctorate holders of Nyeri County. I'm in charge of 435 PhD holders. And in Kenya, I'm the most feared individual because I don't give a damn, and I say as it is. So when I say that Ollin Sacco is good, Ollin Sacco is good. There is no other way to define Ollin Sacco, am I right? Aren't we proud of Ollin Sacco? Look at our vehicles. Everybody is checking on our vehicles. The car, I'm telling you, I want to congratulate whoever blooded this Sacco. I also want to congratulate my sister here who called me, gathering some information from, she was doing a bit of market intelligence. We have the Sacco called Ollin. We have the future here. And I'm telling you, I'm going to, no stand will be left unturned until Ollin Sacco, and more so Nairobi branch, now start now lending money to other branches. We will be giving you other branches, including now Mr. Kereto will be giving you money. We will be distributing money. We shall become now what we call the Commission of Revenue Allocation. Because in Nairobi, believe me, I can tell you by the way, I was a bit late because I was trying to look at the food that I wear. You know, I've attended so many Ollin Sacco functions. So I had to go through my closet to check which suit have I worn since I became the ambassador of Ollin Sacco. It took me about that 1 minute because mine is a walking closet. And I find out that the police officers today, when I inspected, they never came. I'm normally ushered and given some outriders. So I was assuming my fee is actually in South Africa for a holiday. But I can tell you this, as the ambassador for Ollin Sacco, I want to appreciate Equity Bank also, and of course our other brothers. I thought about cross-pollination. Ollin Sacco and Equity Sacco, we are complementing each other, am I right? What Equity Sacco does and what we do, we are a bit different in terms of model, am I right? But are two partners. Yes. I'm happy to see Equity, by the way. They are my friends also, they have given me a lot of businesses. Among others, CIC, we partner with you. You know I'm also on that line. But I can tell you with Ollin Sacco, even the house, my house changed. If you see or you come to my house, I ordered a few seats from Dubai when I became the blood ambassador because the other leather seat was not matching the new aula of status. I have changed my car. I'm no longer now driving a Mercedes-Benz S-Class. I'm now driving a Bentley so that I can become the real truth, the real evidence of Ollin Sacco. With Ollin Sacco, together with Prosper, and I assure you, my sister, we are going to work together. I'm going to give you all the people that I know, including who is in this Republic of Kenya. And with that, I can assure you that Ollin Sacco, we are going places. And this branch in Nairobi, I expect us to have more than 8 branches because the growth of this branch will be a testimony that God, when God purposes to bless, He seeks no other people's approval. May God bless you. As your ambassador, I welcome all of you to Nairobi. Narok, I'm also the ambassador for Narok. Mombasa, I know we are going there maybe soon, Kirigoris. And I can tell you, I'm proud of Ollin Sacco. My wife is proud. She told me to come and say hi to you. You know her. She's a member of Ollin Sacco. The 70 acres of blood we bought last month, when I got a loan of 15 million, sorry to have mentioned that. We did a record 25 minutes. Thank you very much. He gave me a loan within 25 minutes. It was walk-in, walk-out, and I was given 15 million within less than 20 minutes. I said, by the way, with Ollin Sacco, if you don't know that Ollin Sacco can give you 100 million walk-in, walk-out, please test him. Just like the Bible in the book of Malachi. The tester, test God, and will open the floodgates of hell. Test Ollin Sacco, and your aula will be no longer the same. We are headed places, and together we prosper. God bless you.
That was great, Brad Ambassador. Actually, if you missed this occasion, it could not have been spiced. We are happy. I thought it is only women who are able to talk million words in under a second. So you can talk and talk and talk. Asante sana for saying so much within a very short time. Kwa Kiswahili tunasema wewe ni mafanani bora na si bora mafanani. Mafanani is a resource person. Thank you so much. We are headed somewhere. Now we want to take this grand opportunity to be outstanding so that we can have some energizer as we welcome the chief guest in this occasion, who is the TSC representative.
Very much. I'm so humble. Let's take our seats. The CEO of Ollin Sacco, who is a very close person to the people. I met him during one forum recently in Kajiado County, and who has great promises to the common mwananchi. The board of directors Ollin Sacco, who have very clear ideas, and the MC states that you must be having a level of madness. I think this team has not just a small level. The clergy that is involved in the team, I'm sure maybe because of their prayers, you are really coming in so forceful in this great city. I was impressed by your speech, the brand ambassador. This is very interesting that Ollin can give a loan in 20 minutes or 25 minutes.
Yes.
And that is what we want as teachers. So remember that when my teachers come to you, they need that loan in 20 minutes. The stakeholders of Ollin Sacco, the staff who are always wearing a smiling face. No wonder that is why the shop is selling. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
It is so impressive to be part of this team and even to be in this congregation of opening the Nairobi branch. I want to start by saying welcome to the city, because my office is in the middle of the city. And creativity and innovation is a daily experience to everyone. Even right now, you are having strategies on what you will do next when you walk out of this door. What you'll do in the evening, what you'll do tomorrow morning, what you want to do differently. Everybody is thinking about strategies of making their lives better. Even when you are passing on the road, where you step so that you are carefully stepping well, you do not hurt your leg. So creativity and innovation is a constant experience, and the strategies are the way to go in the current life. And I think that is why Ollin is carrying their flag so high, not fearing to enter Nairobi. I kept on thinking of how small you are and how much you want to take over Nairobi. And I told myself, you may be as David in the Bible, who knew that he had force behind him, which was the force of God. And he had a strategy of just the sling. He didn't need the whatever that the armories that he was being given to fight, and he made it. So those small Ollin is, I know you will make it. And you want to go to the top because you want to win the city, and maybe remain on the top even as you are in other counties. And remember, when you go to Kilgoris, that is our home. That is where the Kiapi family is. And I think we are a master in that area. So if you involve us, then you'll get more people when the Kiapis trust you. So when you are now making your way to the top, and you want to remain to the top, and you are now having several arms, as a Sacco, as a bank, and all the rest, keep on focusing on better ways of making it. We have heard of your great work in other areas, and I want to maybe repeat what she said. I've heard many teachers say that before we knew what Ollin was, that they have been educated through the currencies of Ollin. Because when we see Ollin, we think it's just a new Sacco. They've been educated through the currencies of Ollin. And one teacher stated that her mother has been a member of Ollin Sacco. She has retired, and she is still in Ollin. She gets loans. And she was wondering when Ollin will come to Nairobi. So thank you very much, because many were wondering, those that know you, when you will come to Nairobi. And thank you for coming to improve our social economic welfare of the Nairobians.
Here, Garden Estate, that's why I minister. And I am excited to be here so that I can also engage myself with the work that ensures that we bring transformation. Many years, the church was thought to be the poorest place. In fact, they used to say, as poor, you can imagine if that church mouse is poor, how poor is the rest of the people? But these days, we are saying that the church is not just very hidden, going out there and hiding. We are walking in the streets, and we want to influence the street. We want to talk to people. As you do this business, that you do it in a moral way, in a way that can bring honor to God, okay? So we are here not by mistake. We are here because it is a deliberate effort to go to the market and talk to the people and try to help them. So I'm excited, Bwana CEO, for inviting me.
Now, as I said, I'm going to share, and unlike me, I'm going to read my sermon today because I'm in very serious congregation, so that I don't get out of context. Allow me, I don't read my sermons, but today I'll try to get the discipline that I need to have. I'll share with you from the book of Isaiah chapter 54, and I'll only read a part of that chapter. I'll read only verse 2 for the interest of time. The scripture says, enlarge the place of your tent. Stretch your tent curtain wide. Do not hold back. Lengthen your cord. Strengthen your stakes. Let me read that verse again for emphasis. Enlarge the place of your tent. Stretch your tent curtain wide. Do not hold back. Lengthen your cord. Strengthen your stakes. This is my calling to Ollin's Sacco today. I appreciate the fact that you started in the village like Christianity. Christianity started in a very small village. But as you grow, you have gone to the periphery of the cities, the villages, and now you have landed. Mumeland. The church also did the same. They went all through Antioch, wherever, but eventually they landed in Rome. Why? Because Rome was the seat of power. It was a seat that controlled the economy. It was a seat that was able to, from there, you could disperse people to all other land, although Jerusalem continued being very important, as Keroboa will be for you. I think Keroboa will continue being your Jerusalem. But now you are in Rome, my brothers, and there is a director sister, my sister. Sasa mumefika Rome. These words that I've read were originally spoken to the nation of Israel, who were in the time of rebuilding after being in exile. However, they are very relevant to us because they speak to us about expansion and about getting new horizons. It is about to reach out from our current boundaries, to take risks, and to step out in faith. We all have a place we feel comfortable in. We normally have a space we are very comfortable, a comfort space. Some of it can be our jobs. Some people, our jobs are our comfort. Some of us, it could be our homes. Some of us, it could be our relationship, our parents, our wives, our husbands. Some others could be even a community, the village you come from, because you know everyone, and so you're very comfortable. You walk without care. And some of us could even be church, because there are even times when people hide in church. Bwana CEO, I want to tell you, sometimes we are telling people to wake up. Because, church, sometimes you are very good in telling people all good things, without necessarily challenging them. We have got some brand of churches that tell people, pray, and you're going to get a car. I tell people, I don't want a car that comes out of prayer. I want a car that comes out of hard work. Because God himself is a worker. Yes, God is a worker. I don't want to tell you receive. So why are you getting it from? So when I tell you receive, is that someone I'm taking away from? Yes. I want you to work and you shall buy. And you are going to buy, umesema inaitwa nini?
Bentley.
Huh?
Bentley.
Oh, Bentley, I am not very good in those things. But we are saying, sometimes when we become too attached to our tent, to our comfort, and our surrounding, we become afraid to venture. But I'm here to tell you that Ollin Sacco is not such an organization. It is an organization that is courageous and wants to go out. And they want to go out, not only are they just going out of the other towns, but to the city, and not only to the city, but to the hottest street in the city.
Very nice.
It is the hottest because it has a very serious economy, 24 hours economy. And I know this is a seed that is going to bring transformation to people in Jesus' name.
Amen.
It is not just going to be here to be seen, but because we have started with prayer, we have anointed this place, that when they come here with different ideas, they will walk out of here having the Holy Spirit moved in them, and there will be great transformation. Joanne, uko na kazi. Your CSR is going to be very busy in rescuing people and moving them to the level that God has created them for. So God wants us to break out of our comfort zones, to take steps of faith. He wants us to stretch our curtain wide, to enlarge the place of our tent, to make room for new experiences, to make room for new relationships, to make room for new opportunities. Let me repeat that. Make room for new experiences. Umezoea wale watu wanakuja na matope. Sasa watu watakuwa wanakuja hapa, hauoni matope, Joan. It is very unlikely that they are going to put a mud scrapper there. Lakini jamaa wake Narok, si lazima uweke mud scrapper kubwa. These are new experiences. Na si ati ni mbaya, it's a different one.